So for those who are joining us, you can see the rain just started. There's an investigation happening between NTSB, FAA, Buffalo County Sheriff's Office. A plane, according to them, has crashed, and it is a single occupancy fatality. This is right off of I-80 outside of Kearney, in between Kearney and Gibbon. But they say that this is about 100 yards into the woods here. They've got off-road vehicles, some trucks. I guess it's a difficult area to get to. And I'm guessing this weather does not help. But right now, NTV has confirmed there has been a plane crash this morning off of I-80 here in this wooded area, where there's been one fatality confirmed by the Sheriff's Office here in Buffalo County. Try to stay out here as long as I can, but we've got that pouring rain coming down. I'm in a t-shirt out here. So for those just joining us, got a single occupancy fatality plane crash in Buffalo County, according to the Sheriff's Office. It's a difficult location. They say it's a couple or about 100 yards into this wooded area here right off of I-80. They don't believe that it is a local plane. I asked if it was a crop duster or something like that. They said they don't believe it's a local plane, but we'll get with the NTSB to confirm all that information and have updates for you here at noon on NTV and in our later shows this evening. Okay, the rain's letting up a little bit now, a little better. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in here and show you. So right here, that's the ATV or the off-road vehicle down in these woods is where they're saying that the crash happened early this morning. Again, it's a single occupancy plane crash, and it is a fatality, according to a deputy I just spoke with for Buffalo County. So this is the scene here. It's right off I-80, in between, just outside of, I believe, Kearney, in between Kearney and Gibbon. And got a wooded area where a plane is. Wanted to be sensitive and sort of stay back because I'm told that the body has not been removed from the plane yet. We've got some people saying the plane took off from Denver, was headed to Red Oak, according to FlightAware. Have not verified that, but I will check in and try to verify that with the officials, get you that update for our noon show. Sorry if the camera is shaky. It's raining. I'm in a t-shirt out here, so it's a little chilly, having trouble staying still, but I'll try to get you the best image I can. So if it's loud, it's the trucks going by. We're right off I-80 in between Kearney and Gibbon. There's been a fatal plane crash here in the woods about 100 yards in, according to Buffalo County Sheriff's Office. We don't know what kind of plane yet. I asked if it was a crop duster, what type. They didn't seem to know, but they are looking into it, and they said they would give us information once they get that. They told me they don't believe it was local. And I believe if we have our news team watching in, we do have information that we can share in the comments about what type of plane it is. I believe we got a news release from the FAA or the NTSB. So if my news team is back watching at the station, we can include those in the comments because I can't get out of this to check. But anyways, got a couple of vehicles on scene here. More vehicles down in the wooded area where the crash happened, according to the sheriff's office. One fatality. Don't know the type of plane off the top of my head. The sheriff's office couldn't give me that information, but they did say that they believe that it is not a plane from around here, and that it is a fatality. Try to zoom in here, the screen's wet, but right there you can see that's the off-road vehicle in there. I'll move around a little bit, maybe get a better image. Yeah, you can see it there a little better. I guess it's a difficult location for retrieval. You can see lots of vehicles. It's been wet this morning, so really difficult conditions to go in and do all this work and this investigation, I'm guessing. So hopefully this rain clears and they can, we just had NTV News chimed in. According to the statement by the FAA, it was a single engine Vans RV7. And if you have, questions about this or have any insight that you think would be useful, you can post those comments and we can try to answer those questions with the details that we've been emailed and that I've been given on scene by the sheriff's office. Tommy, I'm sorry to say that it is a single fatality. Sheriff's office confirmed that it is a single passenger fatality here in the woods off I-80 between Kearney and Gibbon. And that's about all the information we've been given at this time, and the fact that it's inside of this wooded area about 100 yards deep. They're coordinating with NTSB and the FAA, trying to get more information and details on what caused this and work their investigation. Yeah, Sydney, according to the sheriff's office, they believe there is one fatality, and that was a single occupancy here in this plane. So for those just tuning in, we had NTV's digital team chime in the comments. They got a statement by the FAA saying that it was a single engine Vans RV7 that crashed here in these woods, leading to the fatality of a single occupancy. And that information came from the sheriff's office. State trooper just arrived on scene. No major developments out here. State trooper just got here. I don't know what their involvement will be with this investigation. But right now I know the sheriff's office is working with the NTSB and the FAA on this single occupancy fatality, according to the Buffalo County Sheriff's Office. It's about 100 yards, according to the sheriff's office, into these woods here. They've got ATV off-roading vehicles to try to get in and do their investigation. But sad scene out here between Gibbon and Kearney off I-80 here today.
Hey sir, how's it going?
Hey, good. How are you? I am live on Facebook.
What's that?
I am live on Facebook,
Okay,
just to let you know.
That's fine. I appreciate you letting me know.
Yep.
Unfortunately, there's no parking on the interstate. Okay, I
Okay.
understand you want to document what's going on here today. However, you're a traffic hazard. So
Okay.
unfortunately, you can't be parked anywhere on the interstate. Okay?
Okay. Media is not allowed in Nebraska to park on the side of the interstate?
Yes, but
I'm-
you're a private citizen,
No.
and Facebook Live doesn't count for media purposes.
No, I'm the news director for NTV.
Okay, you're a news director for NTV?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have any credentials for that?
Yep. Side of my vehicle has my logo on it.
Okay, let's go take a look.
Okay. I'm just helping this trooper out real quick, and I'll be back to show you more of the scene. He just wanted to see the credentials for our media pass. what happens sometimes is the audio doesn't work for some people on Facebook Live, but what we know is there was a fatal single occupancy plane crash, according to the Buffalo County Sheriff's Office, about 100 yards in these woods here off of I-80. The plane is still there. We're staying kind of away from the scene to be respectful, because I'm told the body is still with that plane. But right now, the Buffalo County Sheriff's Office working with NTSB, FAA, gathering details on this flight. We don't know, and I don't know if NTV digital team, if you're listening in, but if you could check and see if that report we got says where this flight was going or where it was coming from. That would be very helpful. If you scroll up, Amanda, the NTV digital team has the exact type of plane it was towards the top of the comments. Yeah, we don't know, Paige, what the factors were in this, but they'll be investigating that, I'm sure, for quite a while here today. Yeah, this is off I-80, Jolene. So for those just joining us, this is a single occupancy fatal plane crash that Buffalo County Sheriff's Office says took place about 100 yards in the woods here off of I-80. We're investigating now with NTSB and the FAA to get more details. We have information that NTV digital team posted up at the top of the comments what type of plane it was after getting that report from the NTSB or the FAA. Rain's starting to pick up out here a little more. It was pouring earlier. I can't imagine what that does for the investigation, how difficult that makes it for law enforcement to get their job done out here. Yeah, we've got information coming up here shortly in the noon show on NTV. I'll probably be switching off our Facebook Live at that point, but just trying to give you a look at the investigation that's happening from a respectful place here. Don't want to be too invasive during the investigation because they do say that the body is still with the wreckage of the plane, about 100 yards into the woods here. We've got State Trooper on scene, Buffalo County Sheriff's Office. I believe there'll be representatives from the NTSB, the FAA. They're all working in connection on this. So this is, let me pause and Sarah says it's east of the Minden exit. Yeah, so if you can see here, I'll try to zoom in. There's the Gibbon exit just 1 mile away, and that is headed eastbound. So we're off the eastbound lane here, about 100 yards in.
Talk to my supervisor. That's fine. That's right there. I appreciate you telling me though, okay? So what we're gonna do, unfortunately, your traffic hazard here made on the side of the shoulder. I talked to my supervisor and we can't have you guys here right now. Okay. So there was a plane crash. I'm sure you guys probably already know that.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a press release that's gonna be put out. I have a phone number for you for the aviation NTSB.
Okay.
Would you like that?
Generally, and I'm new to Nebraska,
Sure.
you know, full disclosure.
Yeah.
But as a news director, you know, I need to know what my people can and can't do. Are they not allowed to be on the side of highways?
So highways are different than the interstates.
Interstates, I'm sorry.
Okay, there is a difference there. So the interstate system, there's no parking generally for any reason. Highways are a little bit different. You can park on the shoulder as long as you're not causing a traffic hazard, and it's about scene safety. Most likely to direct you to a safe location to be able to record that for news media. However, just based upon the weather, the traffic.
Just to the trooper's discretion, basically, if you can.
It's mainly to the trooper's discretion,
Okay.
but ultimately the interstate system, there is no parking.
Okay.
So as a general rule of thumb, there's no one letting anyone park on the
Okay.
interstate.
We're being told that we have to leave, but we will have more information coming up in our news hour. The trooper is just concerned about the safety of the media here on the side of the road, or drivers passing us. So we'll be respectful of that, and we'll see you at the noon hour. I hope everyone has a great day, and the news will continue here in about 9 minutes on NTV.